Have we done any numerical, boys? Did we do this numerical? Two metallic wires. This one? Sorry. 87, sorry, 77, right? Are you able to see the presentation? Is that this was a numerical we were doing the last? Okay, fine. I think this one, right? Fine, boys. Next one. Plot a graph showing temperature dependence of resistivity of a conductor. How is this behavior explained? Just see how many times it repeats itself. 2019 paper 12 and 11. Plot a graph showing the temperature dependence of resistivity of a conductor. How is this behavior explained? Now you know resistivity is equal to m by ne squared tau. Now what happens when the temperature is increased? These electrons will gain more speed and then immediately goes and collides with the atom. Your collision will take place at a faster time, which means tau will decrease. Because when temperature is going to increase, all your electrons will gain speed. If the speed gains, the time taken for the collision, that is relaxation time, will decrease. When tau decreases, rho is also going to increase. So this is how you have to. So first you write the formula. Resistivity is equal to m by ne squared tau. Now which are the one which are constant? M, n, e, all these are constants, right? So now what happens? The average relaxation time decreases. Why? Because your electrons will gain speed, so that the time taken for colliding is the time taken to collide will decrease. That is your relaxation time will decrease, resulting in an increase in resistivity. So this is how you have to plot the graph. So in conductors, average relaxation time decreases. So rho is inversely proportional to 1 by tau. So how will you write symbolically? As temperature increases, tau will decrease, rho will increase. Are you clear, boys? Draw the graph. Is first write the formula. Rho is equal to resistivity. Rho is equal to m by ne squared tau. Then you write m, n, and e are constants. So if they are constants, then rho is inversely proportional to tau. Tau is the time taken between two successive collision of the electrons with the atoms. Temperature. No, resistivity and temperature for the other one. Which one? The previous one was semiconductor. This is conductors. It is how resistivity is going to change with temperature. So now look at this statement, boys. As temperature increases, the relaxation time will decrease, your resistivity will increase. And it will not be a straight line graph, boys. If rho is directly proportional to T, it would have been a straight line graph. Inversely proportional to T, so it will be a graph because it comes in the denominator. So rho is inversely proportional to tau. You have to draw the graph. The reason is what is being given. Graph is important, boys. For semiconductors, the resistivity will decrease with temperature. For conductors, it will increase with temperature. So y-axis resistivity, x-axis temperature. Shall we go for the next one? Shall we go for the next one, boys?
1 minute, ma'am.
I'll go for the next one. Right, boys. The I versus V graph for two identical conductors of different materials A and B is shown in the graph. Which one of the two has a higher resistivity? Now, only first one. The slope of VI graph gives you resistance. Slope of IV graph gives you reciprocal of your resistance. That's the first part, boys, right? Slope of IV graph gives you 1 by R. Okay. So look at the graph. Slope of A is greater than slope of B. Slope A is greater than slope B. So I can write 1 by RA is greater than 1 by RB. Is that clear, boys? Or I can write RB is greater than RA. Okay. Now we have to check which of the two conductors has a higher resistivity. Identical resistors, but of different material. Identical
can resistance take only positive value?
Resistance?
No, resistance can only take positive value?
Yes. Now look at this. Identical conductors of different material. Identical conductors means length and thickness will be the same. Different materials means resistivity will be different. So I can write identical conductors. Identical conductors mean L and A, thickness and length same, right? L and A same. But what happens to the resistivity? Resistivity different, correct? So now what is resistance? R is equal to rho L by A. L and A are constant. So R is proportional to rho. R is proportional to rho. So what happens? Which wire will have a greater resistivity? Which wire will have a greater resistivity now? Because R is proportional. So rho B will be greater than rho A. First, look at these two conditions. Now you are getting this condition. From the graph, you have got this condition, correct? RB is greater than RA. If R is proportional to rho, then rho B will be greater than rho A. Is that fine? Therefore, rho B will be greater than rho A. L and A are the same. For identical conductors, L and A are the same.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in the graph, what is for y-axis?
Y-axis is current.
Okay, ma'am.
Was all graph-based questions are very important. Shall we go for the next one? Shall I go for the next one? Now look at this. Two metallic wires, right boys? Two metallic wires, P1 and P2 of the same material and same length, but different cross-sectional areas, A1 and A2 are joined together as.
Ma'am, can you show the previous slide? Yes, ma'am.
Are joined together and connected to a source of EMF. Find the ratio of the drift velocities of free electrons. Now listen, boys. Now you have two wires, P1 and P2, right? They are joined in series and connected to a power supply of V volt, right? Same material, same length, but different cross-sectional area. What is given then? Given L1 will be equal to L2. Rho 1, same material means what? Rho 1 is equal to rho 2, but cross-section, different cross-sectional area. Areas are different. Now connected, joined together and connected. Find the ratio of the drift velocities. In series it is. Okay, drift velocity. What is the relation between, it's a series connection. What is the relation between drift velocity and current? I is equal to NEAVD, boys. Right? So VD becomes equal to I by NEA. It's a series connection. Anyway, I have not specified. It's a series connection, boys. So now look at this. Material is the same, then number density will be the same. Charge of an electron are going to be the same. Series connection, I will be the same current will flow to both the wires. Boys, P1 and P2 are connected in series, which means the current flowing through them will be the same. Then, which one? Series connection current will be the same. Okay? The question is, find the ratio of the drift velocities. So first, such numerical, you have to write what is being given and what is being checked. It is drift velocity, connection is series. If it would have been parallel, we'll have to go for a different formula, right? Now you have to write, look at this series connection. So current is the same, series connection. So I is the same, right, boys? Because you should know why these quantities are the same. Then what is same? E, charge of an electron constant. charge of electron. Now this is a constant. Okay. Then N, what is N? Number of electrons per unit volume. That is, depends on the material of the wire. Same material. So same material. So the number of electrons per unit volume, same material means that is also a constant. Is that clear, boys?
Ma'am, is it given in the question that it's series?
Yeah, I think so. It has somewhere it is missing. In series, the cross-sectional areas. Now what happens to your equation, boys? I is a constant, N is a constant, E is a constant. So VD is inversely proportional to A. Is that correct? So therefore, VD is inversely proportional to A. Fine. Then what is VD1 by VD2? What will be VD1 by VD2 if it's inversely proportional? If it comes in the denominator, is it not A2 by A1? Is that not A2 by A1, boys? This area is different, but area comes in the denominator. Area comes in it. Otherwise, what you have to do is you have to write VD1 separately. Find the expression for VD1. What will be VD1, boys? I by NEA1, because I is a constant, N is a constant, E is a constant. I can write A1. Right. Then VD2, I is a constant, N is a constant, E is a constant. I can write A2. One by that's so when you divide, it will become. Should I write and do that? Yes. No, it will be A2 by A1. Should I write and show that step? It's fine. That becomes A2 by A1. Why such questions are important? Should I do that method and show you? Sure. Okay. Shall I erase this part? 1 second, boys. I'll just show you. See, VD1 will be equal to I divided by NEA1. VD2 is equal to I divided by NEA2. So now you write what is VD1 by VD2. It will be A2 by S, yes, correct. A2 by A1. Because I have to start this off next, at least next period, so that your holiday assignment will be based on capacitors numerical. I'll give only the numerical part. Right, boys? Yes?
There was a derivation from the previous chapter that we had to do, right?
That one part is there. Let me see whether that one single part will you be able to learn by yourself. Self-study, I'll give one small topic. Will you learn? That energy stored in a capacitor. Okay, fine. I'll just let me go for the next numerical, or you need time to complete, boys. Shall I go? Shall I discard this?
Yes, ma'am.
Now do this. Two conducting wires. Let me see how you are doing. Two conducting wires, X and Y, of same diameter but different materials are joined in series across a battery. What is that? So you have two materials, X and Y, are joined in series. The moment series comes, current is a constant, right? It's connected to. Now what is given? Given same diameter means AX is equal to AY, correct, boys? Same diameter, different materials, which means what? Rho X, rho Y are different. These are different. Rho X and rho Y are different. but number density of X is 2 times the number density of Y. First, write what is being given. The highlighting thing is your series connection. Sorry, 2ny. It's 2 times ny. Okay. Find the ratio of the drift velocity of the two electrons in the two wires. So I is equal to NEA VD. Okay. So what is VD? VD will be equal to I by N E into A. So series connection, is that not I a constant? For series connection, is that not I a constant? Okay, both the wires have the same thickness. A is a constant. E, the charge of the electron, is a constant. Only the N is going to change. So how will I write the conditions? How will I write the condition, boys? Since series connection, okay, I is a constant. Given A is a constant, that's given in the numerical, right? Thickness is the same. A is a constant. The charge of an electron is always a constant. So then VD is inversely proportional to N. Then how will I write, boys? VD1 by VD2, can you write? What is VD? Okay, VDX by VDY will be equal to NY by NX. Is it NY by NX? It's a reciprocal. It's coming in the denominator. So what is the ratio? What will be the ratio? Yes? Resistivity is different, but here this area is the same. 2:1. NY 1:2. Let's see. Huh? Yeah, VDX by VDY. So it's NY comes up, NX comes down. No? 1/2. 1:2. Just see. Boys, others, Kritya and others, are you getting 1:3? I'll write this. So this will be NY divided by 2NX NY. So it is 1/2. CBSE 2011. Even recently we got this question. It's 1/2. Shall we go for the next one? Boys, shall I go for the next numerical? Yes.
Now, how do we know that the resistivities are different?
Different materials.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Different materials, resistivity is different. Same diameter, thickness is the same. So you have to underline, boys, all these things you need to underline, number density. Then, so when in such current electricity, you have to check whether there's connection series or parallel. If it is series, you have to get the relation drift velocity in terms of current. If it would have been a parallel connection, I should get I in terms of voltage. We'll do one numerical where I is going to depend on voltage.
Ma'am, because voltage is constant, right?
In parallel connection.
Okay, ma'am.
Shall I go for the next one, boys? Boys, those who have not got your reference book guides, please, at least one guide is enough. You will have more number of questions to practice. Is that clear? Everyone should have. Shall I go for the one? Because you will have more practice, you can get more practice solving previous year papers. As at the maximum I'm doing, but what is happening is portions will be, I'll be lagging behind that. So, shall I go for the next one? This is important. Now look at this. A conductor of length L is connected to a DC supply of potential V. Now, if the length of the conductor is tripled gradually by keeping V a constant, now how will the drift speed of the electrons be affected? Resistance we'll see later. So now look at the condition is voltage and the current. So the voltage and the drift velocity. So drift velocity and V. Fine, boys. Now what is this equation? What is the formula for drift velocity? Or I can write I is equal to NEAVD. Correct, boys? Is that correct? Okay. Then what is I? Okay, V by R. So I put I as V upon R. Because I want the relation between V and drift speed. I want the relation between V and drift speed of the electrons. So I can write this as V by R is equal to NEAVD. So what is VD? VD will be equal to V by R into NEA, right? Now what is R? What is R? Resistance. It is rho L by A. So VD will be equal to V by rho L by A into NEA. Correct? So A and A will get cancelled. So what is VD? VD will be VV divided by rho L N into E. Okay. Now what is given? Length of the conductor is changing. See, that material is the same. V is a constant, correct? Because V is a constant. The rho is also a constant, same material. N is a constant. The charge of an electron is a constant. Then what is VD? VD is inversely proportional to L. Now look, what is changing, boys? The length of the conductor is tripled. The length is changing. The material is not changing. So if L increases 3 times, VD will decrease by inversely proportional, right? So if L is increasing, what happens to VD? VD will decrease by how many times? 3 times. Can someone put this screenshot, boys? So next class, I'll start with Kirchhoff's rule and we'll start one numerical. At least holidays will be practicing. Shall I move? Someone had put that screenshot?
Ma'am, after that, can you do the numerical?
Yeah. Resistance I'll do, boys, next class.
Not resistance, ma'am. The capacitance, I think.
Yeah, I'll do. Fine. Otherwise, one day of your holidays, shall I take some extra class? Shall I take 1 hour extra class?